everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna be doing 10 weird facts tag. And I actually wasn't planning to film. And if this is the first video of me that you are watching, then please go and watch some other video on my channel because normally I make more of an effort. I am literally wearing my homeware. I was just chilling at home, putting jam in jars for Jay's parents because we're going to visit them tomorrow, answering emails, watching TV, cooking, things like that. And yeah, and then I was like, I feel like sitting down and talking to my friends, to my YouTube friends. So I need to pull up the questions. Also guys, I've chopped my hair again. What do you guys think? Was this a mistake? Was this a good move? Let me know. I went even shorter on the front layers. It's almost like a long fringe. I'm quite enjoying it. I wasn't sure about it the first couple of days because I was like, was this the biggest mistake? Why did I do this? It's too short, but now it's fine. I'm embracing it. I'm loving it. Back to the tag, back to the questions. The first question is, what's a nickname only your family calls you? I have to say I don't really have a nickname. My dad has sort of a way to call me sometimes. He calls me a white mouse. It's just in a jokey way, he would call me like that, but otherwise my family calls me by my name. My dad calls me by my full name if he's talking about something quite serious, so he will call me Ksenia, and if he is calling me just in a jokey way or in a sweet way, he will call me Ksushechka. And my mom just calls me all sorts of like sunshine and fish and that kind of thing. She's quite an emotional and like very loving, very sweet person. Second, what's a weird habit of yours? Well, I sleep with earplugs. I can't sleep without earplugs anymore, and I also sleep without a pillow, and I put my pillow between my knees. I just find it so much more comfortable when I have a pillow between my legs and I kind of sleep on my side. What other weird habits I have? I'm trying to think. It's kind of hard to track your own weird habits because you consider them completely normal. I also have this weird thing where I always wear socks around the house, like just like normal white cotton socks, like the ones that I'm wearing now, for example. And like half of my sock on one foot will always be halfway down. I have no idea. I don't know if I'm like controlling the temperature like this. Maybe we'll have to ask Jay. Let's FaceTime him. Hi baby. Do you know if I have any weird habits?
You mean apart from wearing half a sock?
Yeah, I've mentioned that one already.
What else? Oh, little piles of makeup everywhere where you've last used it.
What makeup?
Not makeup.
Like creams.
Creams and...
Oh yeah, I leave creams all around the house. Oh yeah, he's kind of showing me. Yeah, downstairs I have like this little piles of like hand cream because I need to moisturize my hands, especially downstairs. That's where I wash the dishes and stuff, so... Yeah, there's another little pile. That's the SPF pile. Anything else?
It's just your general hoardingness, I guess. It covers most of it.
He's calling me a hoarder.
Absolutely 100% hoarder.
I ain't a hoarder. I just like things. Okay. Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Well, I've been called a hoarder. That's alright, I can live with that. Number 3, do you have any weird phobias? I have to say I don't really have that many things that I'm like scared of, or the things that I'm aware that I'm scared of. I don't like walking on things that have holes in them. So you know, like when it's a metal, like a railing, it's not really a railing, I'm not sure how to call it, but it's just like pieces of metal that go like that, and in between them is just space and there's nothing. And sometimes bridges are built like that so you can see through them and you can see like down there. I don't like that. I always try to avoid. And the same with like, I think it's called the hatch, and on the road I don't like walking over them. So that's kind of a phobia Or maybe not, I don't know. What's a song you secretly love to blast and belt out when you're alone? Well, actually I have a few. I love I'm Every Woman. I love Celine Dion, what's it called? It's All Coming Back to Me. Those are like the two like power ballads, if you can say it like that, that I love to put on like really loud when I'm alone at home. What's one of your biggest pet peeves? Honestly, there are so many. Of course, it's the easiest to pick on someone that you're very close to and who you like spend a lot of the time with. So I will have to speak about Jay. What he does is when he has his coffee, he has an espresso in the morning, but when I just met him, he used to have like 7 of those a day, and he would mostly have them at home. And he would have a sugar in it, and he would always leave the teaspoon that he used for the coffee by the sink. Not in the sink, but by the sink. And then there was this little tiny puddle underneath the spoon that would then go sticky and dry, and that would just drive me mad. He still does it sometimes. I haven't really like argued about it, but we definitely had a few moments where I would just be like, Jay, what is this spoon doing here? And also when he shaves in the bathroom, he will not like properly clean the sink, so there are these tiny little hairs that will like stick to my soap, or you know, end up on my Forever Luna or something like that. I hate that. I hate when people just, you know, walking in front of you and they just throw some rubbish on the floor. But sometimes I actually pick it up, chase that person, be like, excuse me, you've dropped something. Like, take it to the bin, it's literally right there. It irritates me so much. What's one of your nervous habits? I'm actually quite good at composing myself and like just keeping it cool, at least in front of the person that is making me nervous, or you know, in the situation that is making me nervous, and then I can, you know, go behind the door and basically have a complete meltdown. It's all in the face, and you know how I like start touching my hair quite a lot and things like that. What side of the bed do you sleep on? I sleep on the left side of the bed. At least since me and Jay started living together, I've always slept on the left side and he always sleeps on the right side. What was your first stuffed animal and what was its name? I can't remember my very first stuffed animal, but one of my absolute favorite stuffed animals was a giant pink panther that my brother brought me from Paris, and he brought it from a school trip. It was bigger than me because I was still really young. He's 9 years older than me. And I also had a little caterpillar. That one I had much earlier. I was maybe like 3 or 2, or I don't remember honestly, but it was a pink caterpillar with little colorful legs that was super cute. I remember that one. I had a big green elephant that my dad brought me from Denmark. I remember having it sitting like at the bottom of my bed. Those are like the toys that I can remember at least. What's the drink you always order at Starbucks? To be honest, I'm not a very big fan of Starbucks. I would order anything there. I always ordered herbal teas and a pot of honey. I always asked for mint tea and a pot of honey, or you know, green tea and a pot of honey, something like that. I don't really do coffee, and I don't do sugary drinks at all. Like, I don't like those kind of mocha, chocolate, lattes, you know, iced things, frappes. I don't drink those at all. And at home I mostly drink tea or water. Which way do you face in the shower? I kind of face both ways. Mostly I face towards the shower, but when I'm washing my hair, obviously I will turn around. What about you? That's an interesting question. Do you have any weird body skills? I'm not that flexible. I used to dance for like 10 years, but I'm not like that flexible, so I couldn't really show you any tricks. However, I can make a duck. So that's like the only party trick, literally the only party trick that I have. I think it's just because of the shape of my lips, but I've never met anyone who can do it. So if any of you out there can make a duck with your lips, please reach out so I don't feel like such a weirdo. What's your favorite comfort food? Pizza. I love pizza, but not just any takeaway pizza. It has to be a good like wood-fired pizza with a thin like fluffy soft dough, you know, no like stuffed crust or something like that. And the toppings, I like really simple ones, just tomato and mozzarella, some basil and maybe mushrooms. Portobello is one of my favorite ones. When I used to live back in Estonia and I was maybe like 13, 12, and you know, the pizza thing was only just kind of coming to my country. I know that might sound weird, but you know, things happened a bit later in my world where I grew up, and my favorite pizza would always be ham and pineapple. I know that like eggs are probably flying towards me and rotten tomatoes are flying towards me, but this is what I loved as a kid, and I think it was called like Tropicana or something like that, like exotic fruit, canned pineapple. To be honest, if someone would give me a slice now, I would probably so indulge in it just because it has so many like memories. If we do get a takeaway, we get a pho, which is like a Vietnamese soup, which I love, or like Thai. What's a phrase or exclamation you always say? Puppy! I say puppy all the time. When I see a puppy, I'm like, puppy! And I literally squeak, and Jay always says, do you know that only dogs can hear you? And doesn't matter if it's like a 10-year-old German Shepherd, it doesn't matter, I will still shout puppy. Every dog for me is a puppy, and it will always stay a puppy. I don't know why. Maybe we'll ask Jay again. Jay! He's so excited. He's always so excited when I ask him to participate. Hello. Hi. You have not been on my channel for so long.
Good enough.
Are you excited to be back?
No,
you guys, tell him in the comment section below, please, to come back and do a video with me, because he just refuses. Look how excited he looks. Look at that excited little face. What's a phrase or exclamation you always say? So I say.
Puppy, yeah. Oh, I need a wee.
Yeah. Thanks! Yeah, I do shout that I need a wee.
Yeah, puppy and I need a wee.
My top phrases that I say.
But puppy has to be said in
a certain way. Like I said, I literally squeak. Like it's a high-pitched voice that you probably would, if you would be watching this video in headphones.
Only dogs can hear it.
I told you that's what he says. One of your nervous habits. I don't think
you don't
I
get
have.
Nervous.
Exactly. That's what I said. And not like, even if I do, I don't show it, and then I go and I feel nervous somewhere away from everyone else.
Or you just get angry to go.
Yeah, like I don't actually get nervous. I just get frustrated, and that's a completely different emotion. That's one of my biggest pet peeves.
Other people generally.
Yeah, that's like just, you know, the biggest pet peeve that I have.
Yeah.
Like just people and the way people behave sometimes, the way people talk sometimes. People's attitudes irritate me. Just a lot of things about other people. But I don't think I have like except the spoon thing.
That's not a peeve.
Is it not?
No, that's a criminal streak.
Oh.
Yeah, peeve is something that pisses you off. Spoons don't piss you off.
Yeah, that's exactly what it does. It pisses me off.
Spoons?
The little spoons! No! Baby, you can't... No! Oh my goodness, Jay!
You're not telling her about spoons.
I can't believe you're bringing this up. Oh, you will have to tell them what you mean, because what I meant is when you mix your sugar in your coffee and leave a spoon by the sink.
Oh, right.
That's a pet peeve.
Yeah. Taking a teaspoon from every restaurant we go to.
That is so not true. Not every restaurant. You're literally embarrassing me. People will think that I have a... What's that thing called?
Kleptomania.
Yeah, kleptomania. I don't have that. I don't steal things. I just borrow teaspoons from some places. I used to do that years ago. I don't do that anymore.
You're not going to ask me back on here, are you?
No, because you embarrass me.
Excellent.
I only took a few teaspoons from a few places that we have been, because then it's like a memory, and I know that it's a really bad thing. Don't do that.
Take a photograph, not a teaspoon.
Don't preach me. I know it's wrong and I don't do that anymore, but I used to do that sometimes. I would take a teaspoon from a restaurant. What do you wear when you go to sleep? Well, I either wear nothing or I wear pyjama. I do sleep in a pyjama in winter.
It's exciting. What else?
What did you used to wear that you thought was cool, but now you realize it isn't? Oh my god. Most of my wardrobe when I was like 14, 15 was the most embarrassing like period of my life when it came to my wardrobe. My teachers used to send me to the principal of the school because of my outfits. No! I used to wear like the boots with really high platforms, and you know, like foamy platforms. You know, like the ones that rub off. You know which ones I mean? Like foamy. Foamy? Foamy.
Yeah.
So I think that is it, you guys. If you have any other questions that you want me to answer, or if you have questions for us, then pop them in the comment section below, because he would be so happy to answer them. Look how happy he always looks. Like, honestly, guys have been requesting the ASOS haul video for months now, and you don't even really need to appear in that video. You just need to do the haul.
Yeah.
Will you do the haul?
When I have 5 minutes.
Okay.
But which way do you face in the shower?
I know.
Imagine you get an exclusive with Beyonce and you sit down and say, okay, first question, which way do you face in the shower? No.
It's weird facts. It's the tag of weird facts.
Okay.
Not just questions about you. Which
Face
way
down.
you face. Yeah, I think.
Flat.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and for hanging out. I'm sorry that this video turned out to be very long. It was not meant to be
They're
that
all
way.
very long.
As if you watch them. So, you know what? Like, your partner is meant to be there to, like, support you and, like, build you up and, like, positive vibes, positive mental attitude. Jay is the opposite of that. He comes and says your videos are too long. Oh my god, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother calling this video 10 weird facts about me. I'm gonna call them me and my boyfriend arguing for 20 minutes. I do my best when I edit the videos. I really try to cut them down, but I just talk too much. Bye. But yeah, thank you guys so very much for watching for the 3rd time. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet. And yeah, if you have any other weird and not so weird question, pop them in the comment section below. And I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I love you all very much. Thanks for watching. Bye!